My child is becoming poor in academics day by day. I spend such a long time with my daughter despite of all my huge workload, but I can't see any motivation in her. The moment I will ask my son to read, he will start dozing. But if you give him a mobile, he will be very much awake and aware even at 11 in the night. How to increase the learning motivation in our children? This is a big question for a number of parents. And being a success mindset architect for children and parents, I have the opportunity to work with number of parents, a number of children with their concerns and challenges, and I myself, a mom of a 13-year-old daughter, so I'm very much familiar with this problem. Now, this is a great problem. Number of parents want their children to be independent learner, but it doesn't happen. Parents do their best to increase the motivation in their children as per their knowledge. They spend time with their children in the study, and they try their part, but still number of time it doesn't work. Parents yell, parents scream, they pluck, they pull their hair, but nothing works, and finally the child also feels bad. Overall, the house enters into a very negative environment, and as a result no one is getting benefited, neither the parents nor the children. Everyone lose their productivity and go deeper into the bad feelings or the negative emotions. So how to get rid of this? In this video I am going to bring 6 profound tips what can help the parents to know that how you can increase your child's learning motivation, and I assure you to give some deeper insights with these tips. But before that, I want to really I want to show my gratitude to the subscribers who have already, to the people who have already subscribed our channel. A warm gratitude, warm thanks from the bottom of my heart for being here. And those who have not subscribed the channel yet, if you find this video is being helpful for you or for your child, this is adding some values to your life, please like the video and subscribe our channel. It will help us to make more videos like that, and it will help number of parents, number of children to shine with their own light. Now, let us come back to the topic. So, as I mentioned that I'm going to bring 6 profound tips on how to increase the learning motivation in your child. I am stressing on the word learning motivation, and learning means it could be a learning in academics, it could be learning other things as well. Number of times I receive mail that the parents are saying that the children are becoming lazy and not motivated of doing any good things or learning anything. Now, how to increase that motivation? Here I want to mention one thing, that motivation comes from within. I will repeat. Motivation we generate from our inner world. We get the triggers from external world, but the motivation comes from within. Now, whenever you feel that your child is not feeling motivated, I will ask you, the parents, to ask a simple question to yourself. How do you feel motivated? I'll repeat. Ask yourself this question. How do you feel motivated? A lot of answers you will get from within yourself. To help you, in addition, I am bringing 6 profound tips here. Let's jump into that. Tip number 1. Connect your child with the bigger vision of life. I will repeat. Connect your child with the bigger vision of life. Your child may not feel motivated to study. Your child may not feel motivated to learn. Think about your childhood. You also didn't feel motivated at times to study, to learn. Well, the extent may vary, but this is normal, this is natural. Now, as you grow up, you feel motivated about earning money. You feel motivated about increasing the happiness in your life. Now, your child doesn't know the significance of money. Your child doesn't know about the significance of happiness like you. So, what can motivate your child? Show your child the lives of champions, the lives of grace, the lives of triumphs. Just think, most of today's children, they like to see Avenger movies, Marvel movies. Why? Because all the children, they like the lives of heroes, the lives of champions. Think that believe in your child that they also can be a hero, they also can be a champion. And bring the stories of the real life heroes, the people who have in real life who have done something great. And show those bigger aspect, bigger vision of life. That will motivate your child. Nowadays, we are quite away from the autobiographies or the biopics or simple conversation about the great people. All those things can increase the motivation of your child. Pick the hero whom your child likes and talk about that person's life, how he became, how he reached to that position. So start with that. Show your child or connect your child with the bigger vision of life, and that will help your child to feel motivated for learning. Tip 2. Again, I will ask you to look back yourself. How do you feel motivated? How do you feel motivated to work? You feel motivated when you are rejuvenated. Now, children get rejuvenated by fun. When I talk about adding funs to learning, number of parents think it is about only the learning strategies. Yes, that's a part. Make the learning in such a way that it becomes a fun, but that's not all. There are number of simple ways to add funs to your child's learning. It could be a simple way of calling your child in between the learning period and showing the small caterpillar crawling on your indoor plant. It could be a simple fun of having the water from a height and gulping it and showing the ups and downs of your throat. The fun finding part becomes so difficult for the parents because we see from the parents' eyes. If you can become a child, if you can be exactly of the age of your child, if you can put yourself on your child's shoes, you will see there are so many simple fun things that can actually bring the fun to your child and rejuvenate your child. Here, I want to mention that for an average, for children's attention span, it is not too long. For an average child of 8 years old, the attention span is somewhere between 16 minutes to 24 minutes. So in between the learning period when your child is learning, add those funs, those simple funs. Call him in between. Your child will come out of the place and show him this. Show him the red moon all on a sudden and talk about that. It will rejuvenate your child to go back and to learn more. Show him that how you shape the roti, how you shape the, how you cook, maybe cutting vegetables, the color inside, or maybe a small creature might be the bug inside your cauliflower or something like that. Show that your child, your child may feel little, at times your child may show some expression, but trust me, it will add fun to your relation. It will add fun in the learning. Do some somersault on the bed or pillow fight on the bed in between that learning period when you find your child is feeling, your child is dozing on the study table. Bring that energy, bring that life energy in the learning, not only through the fun learning strategies, but also through those simple funs. And for that, you need to be little short. You need to be of your child's height, mental height I am talking about. Tip number 3. Expose your child to more and more physical activities. Our body and mind are two parts of one system, and the more and more energy we get in our physical entity, it is passed on to our mental entity as well. So encourage your child for simple physical activities, climbing trees, running on the ground, playing with the mud, gardening, any physical activities that will increase the body energy, and that energy will be conveyed to the child's mind. Tip 4. Every child is unique, and every child's learning style is also different. Everyone doesn't learn in the same way with fun, or everyone doesn't love to learn in the same way. Your child may be a audiovisual learner. Your child may learn through audiovisual things, means the videos or maybe the pictures. Or your child may be simply a linguistic learner, means your child may learn through the books. Or your child may be a kinesthetic learner, learn better through experiences. Find out what is your child's learning style and encourage or include those activities in your child's learning. For an example, if your child learns better through experiences, call your child to show the air pressure with a full glass of water and a postcard or a card, and just that experiment that put the card on top of the glass full of water, turn it upside down and see that the card is not coming. It is staying with the glass full of water. This is because of the air pressure. So if your child is an experiential learner, bring those activities in the learning more and more. Tip 5. Encourage your child's effort through your communication. For an example, say you saw that your child is studying for a long and you are just asking some question to your child after that, and your child is not able to give the answers. So if you say that why you are not able to give the answers, you didn't study well. It is a clear through this communication, basically you are discouraging your child's effort. Don't look at the outcome immediately. Through your communication, encourage your child's effort. Instead, you can say that I saw you are studying for a long. I'm really happy about that. But you just need a little more revision, once or twice, to give those answers. See the difference. Encourage your child's effort. Tell that you are very happy that he or she is putting effort. And allow your child to take some decisions about his or her study. The moment you see that your child is taking some initiative, maybe you feel that initiative is not very fruitful, but still allow your child to go ahead. Encourage that initiative. Encourage that autonomous skill to take the responsibility of his or her own study. Encourage your child to make the study routine. Even if you feel that it may not give a very good result, but go with that for some time. Let him understand the fault of that routine and go with that. So, in one sentence, encourage your child's effort, not the outcome. Encourage your child's initiative to take the responsibility of his or her own learning. The 6th tip, it is very deep and huge. Check your child's inner world. As I mentioned, motivation comes from within. We get the external trigger. Some people can give a speech and bring some motivation, but it will not sustain. You can say something to your child to motivate, but it will not sustain unless and until the motivation comes from within. And for that, you need to have a clear inner world. You need to have, or your child need to have, a clear mental and emotional world. Check if your child is carrying any emotional baggage. If your child is carrying any emotional tag that he or she is not good at study, he or she cannot do that, or if your child is carrying some anger, some bad feelings which he or she is not able to express or doesn't know how to express. With that carrying emotions, your child definitely won't be able to feel motivated. I have seen a number of children like that. Check what energy you are creating at home. Whether the energy is or the aura is always telling that he is not good at study, or he is not studying well, or he or she is not concentrating. So if you think more and more about this, that creates an aura in your home, and that creates an emotional pressure on your child. Now turn the wheel opposite side. Think more about your child's positive things. Encourage your child to think positive about himself or herself. Clear your child's emotional world. Equip your child with the emotional management skill. So, I talked about the 6 tips, 6 profound tips, and I assure if you really go through those tips, there will be a change. There will be a change in the motivation level of your child. There will be a change in the learning environment of your home. If you find this video is adding some values to your life, is giving something to your child's development, please like the video. If you want to have more insights, more ideas, more strategies, more events about child development, child's emotional management, or child's mindset development, please join our VIP Facebook community, Mission Empowering Mind Parenting Insight. The link is given in the description. We have recently published a free ebook on child's behavior and child's personality. Download it. The link is given once again in the description. Have a great parenting journey. Have a blissful parenting journey with your child. And as I mentioned, that motivation comes from the inner world. Take care of your child's inner world. God bless you.